Hey, what's up? It's the First Lady Faith Evans, aka Big 50 from the Bricks, y'all. And I'm right here on thisis50.com.
Any dope like Biggie and Jay-Z story? Because I'm from Brooklyn and you were there when they were like interacting. Anything like not no craziness, but like something that nobody ever knew between them?
Not that I can say, because to be honest, I think their initial relationship, so to speak, started more of out of a respect for one another, being from Brooklyn and having, starting to come up in the industry. I don't think they were necessarily like homies that hung out a lot in the beginning or before they, started their careers in the industry. If I'm not mistaken, like it's not like I saw Jay come out. Like for example, Buster used to come by our apartment almost every day looking for Big when Big was never home. He was on the road or in the studio with the Mafia. So I mean, just from my personal experience, I don't know that they spent a lot of time together in those, in the beginning years of Big's career, but I could be wrong.
Right.
But I know he spoke of him very highly. I think it was more out of respect for him and just knowing that he was, another Brooklyn dude that used to hustle, that was, about to do big things in music.
Right.
Faith. Other than singing, is there anything you did to like increase revenue streams? And I'm curious, like any acting we'd have never known about or.
I've done a few acting
Oh,
parts.
you didn't know about that, is she?
No, but
No,
like,
I have done I did like the small role in Fighting Temptations.
Yes.
Right.
I've done a few TV roles before. And that's actually something I would love to do more of.
I like it
because it's a consistent schedule and money and benefits.
said
I mean,
benefits.
But I've always kind of played things around my household schedule. When my kids were younger, I had when they were all still in school. Now they're all over 18, but I have a 10-year-old who's on the autism spectrum. So that really takes up a lot of, a lot more of my focus,
And
attention, and time, with trying to still have a career. So now I'm kind of like, I got an album out, and I was expecting to be on tour to support it, but in a way, it's kind of a blessing that the tour wasn't lined up, because now I'm having some legal issues with the school system, trying to get them in, deal with all of that stuff. So I really have to do that hands-on. It has to be me who does it as his mom. So,
Maybe you can answer this question for me, because this is something I'm trying to figure out. We recently just had the Tupac movie come out, okay? And there was a character portrayed, there was a Faith character in the movie. Obviously there was a Tupac character and a Biggie character, but there was no Diddy. Why wasn't Diddy in that movie? Do you know?
I don't.
There was no character.
Did they reach out to you to get representation?
Did they have to reach out to you for the...
They reached out to me more so to clear my music. Am I mistaken? Right. They reached out to me to clear my music.
They had a girl that, I don't know if you saw the movie.
I didn't see it, but I was supposed to go see it with Miss Wallace, but they got their tickets ahead of time. So
but there was a girl.
Well, no, I know. I heard about it. She told me, whole play-by-play of it.
There was a Faith in it.
But I don't know that they have to, I don't know, do they? I don't think they have to say, can we use your likeness? If it's based on something that's considered public record, I think that might be how that goes.
Right.
But, I mean, I certainly have to, a friend of mine was, involved with the musical production of it, or the musical administration of the movie. And he assured me, because I was like, I'm not even sure how they even trying to portray me in this joint. The whole story is already way out of line. So I don't know. But then my friend assured me that he's like, I would never, if that was the case, I wouldn't be, trying to
tastefully.
So I said, yeah, shoot, I'm on my publishing.
Do you like the way your character has been portrayed in both movies?
I didn't see the Tupac movie,
Oh.
but only thing that I know from it that I heard that I can say I know is not accurate, which may just be his cinematic, I don't know. But Suge wasn't there when I first met Tupac. It was Tretch who introduced me to him.
Okay.
I didn't even know he was on Death Row until I got to the studio to record with him. So that I know, because Ms. Wallace told me that little scenario. Other than that, I guess I would have to see it if I wanted to pick out what's, but, it's not my story, so.
Right. That's my next question. I was going to ask you, how exactly did you meet Tupac? That was my next question. Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I was actually, when I called myself not going on this bad boy tour, avoiding that drama, right? I went to LA to go work with this producer and his group. Like I was staying with them, writing and producing, and we decided to go out one night and hang out. And Tretch and Tupac happened to be at the club we went to.
Right.
And so Tretch immediately, he was like, oh, my boy want to meet you, Pac, da-da. And this photographer took pictures, and that's when he was talking to me about doing a record with him. But it was a pretty simple to
Right.
the point. It wasn't like a planned or arranged
Right.
like meet up. I just happened to go out
Right.
and he happened to be there, and
How
you
did the
know,
whole,
the drama I thought I avoided. It was
gonna
some
ask you
whole
that.
other
Yeah.
drama waiting for me.
how did that whole
to get
thing get
into.
blown out of proportion from a picture? Like, how did that?
Well, I don't know if it was just a photo. I mean, after we met, apparently something had to go into action with how are we gonna? Because of course, you know, throughout the years, it took a few years to kind of put it together and figure out like what was that really about? Because I know it wasn't about me.
Right.
I know it wasn't about Big. You know, but in figuring out that there was a whole lot more to that scenario, that really it wasn't about the two people that lost their lives. You
Right.
know, and you know, that's unfortunate. But I didn't really know a lot of things about, plenty of things related to that before I met him. Or even thereafter for some years, you know what I
Right.
mean? I had to kind of scratch my head like, well, wait a minute. It ain't like he knew I was going to meet him at the, what? Hold on. I told them that I met Tupac. Nobody told me don't do the record. Like I was, you know, I had questions myself. So, but you know.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Cardi?
I like Cardi.
I love her.
I love her personality. I mean, even if I had only seen her once on TV, but when I met her, she has a really, I just like her. I like her personality. She has a really cool energy.
Could you remix that? I would love to hear a Faith remix on that. Ooh!
Y'all are crazy.
Cardi B.
So you know what? I'm gonna have to do me a little.
Like,
I'm
how
gonna
would
have
it
to do
sound a little bit?
Social media, Cardi B remake.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
I ain't say right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
just
gotta learn the song first. Like, come on. I gotta learn it. Then I can adapt it and remix it. You know.
If you could see Big for 10 seconds, what would you want to say to him? If you just, the Lord said, I'll give you 10 seconds for him to hear your word.
Oh, I love you. That would probably have to be the first. You know, I love him. I miss him, and I know he's proud of the kids.
Nice.
All right, dope, man. Faith Evans.
Faith Evans, man. Legendary Faith Evans.
Look out for that Bodak Yellow.
The King and I
Remix.
Is the King and I is available,
Oh.
but I'm gonna put it out again with my Bodak Yellow remix on it, extended version.
Cardi, the remix coming.
Let's go. Let's make it happen. I need my 10% for the idea.
Oh, they trying to hit you with the puppy, yo.
Let's start from the beginning though. The original song is written by who? Cardi B or
Yes.
whoever her writers
Well,
are.
she didn't write it, but
Well, whoever wrote
Wow.
it. So therefore, how are we claiming stake in their publishing? Let's break down publishing 101. Okay, that's something that I'm pretty knowledgeable in. Okay.